Welcome to Hogwarts, students. Good morning. I'm glad to see you're all here in my class, eager to start learning. So let's establish classroom policies right away. I see that some of you are still looking around the room, opening and closing your mouths and wondering why no sound is coming out. That, of course, is because I have invoked an extremely powerful silencing charm that blankets all the students' seats. When you raise your hand, I will remove the charm for just long enough for you to ask a relevant question. I see there are any number of questions all of a sudden, and I'm going to answer a lot of them right now. You may not go to the bathroom. Ever. You don't really need to, because another spell that I have invoked is Xavier's Extraordinary Excretion Exporter. The moment you cross the threshold, all urine and feces were removed from your bladder and bowels and deposited in the nearest bathroom. There will be no need for you to go yourselves. Oh, look, suddenly there are no more questions. I see that Mr. Mateson and Mr. Ferreton have discovered that attempting to pass parchment or paper to another student in order to circumvent the silencing spell will result in the parchment bursting into flame when it is touched by anyone but the writer. You may go to the nurse's office. 10 points from Griffith Sphinxgate. Also, despite your best efforts, you will discover that the chairs will not move from the floor. They are exactly where I want them to be, and there is no need to move them, so no, you will not be able to shuffle them just a little bit nearer your best friend, nor tilt them backwards against the wall. And since I see that you have moved on to significant and exaggerated glances and attempts to mouth words to one another with all the subtlety of giants on confounding powder, allow me to demonstrate an amazing spell. With this charm, I can place thin walls of churning air between you. They will distort your images enough to make them completely indistinguishable. Isn't that amazing? I'll show you how to do the same thing in the last class of your last year here. I should now have your undivided attention, except for those of you who have chosen to fall asleep. They will discover in a few seconds that the wood desks have been enchanted to react to the human face by growing painful but harmless thorns with astonishing rapidity. Now, if everyone will please take out their pencils and parchment... Yes? No, you may not go and get pencil and parchment, however, I will be happy to provide you with some. Let's see who knows an interesting fact. What is parchment made of? Yes, Miss Farmer. That is correct. Dried skin. I'd like to demonstrate a simple pair of spells for you using Mr. Shorttop there, who needed parchment as a volunteer. Mr. Shorttop, if you will now unroll the dried skin from around the flesh of what was your left arm, you will find that you now have a roll of parchment. The raw flesh will heal, and in the interim remind you not to forget your own next time. Your index fingertip has also been transfigured into a pencil point. Now, let us